about that the other day, Harry. That's what we need. One of those screens. One of those screens. I wonder if Moco can make one. I mean, you could get a black screen. All right, we are here courtside with James Monroe head coach Matt Savage. Coach, how you doing tonight?
Doing well, doing really well.
You guys had a game just 24 hours ago, tipped off against Montcalm, beat them down there, late trip back. How's everybody feel today?
You know, they say they're feeling good. So, as coaches, we probably get more tired than they do. They're young. They bounce back quick. So, I think they're ready to go.
Couldn't help but notice yesterday, team came out, seemed like even more energy than normal in that game, something I commented on. I know you guys recognized it. What do you think? Are they going to show up with that kind of energy tonight? Where's that come from?
Well, first of all, they better. We're not for sure. But this is what we've been preaching to them all year. We've been looking for it. And, it finally came out. So I'm hoping they realize, that could be an identity that they can figure out. And so, we'll find out tonight if they continue on with it or not. But we're really hoping they are.
We couldn't. Last night, talking about energy, Ryan Mann came out, had a great defensive game. Talk about his progression as a sophomore. Credit it to having to defend Eli all those years in the backyard.
Well, there's probably a lot to that. Ryan, he's one of those that we don't worry about how many points he's going to score. We don't worry about the offensive end, because he's an unbelievable defender. He had a little bit of an injury last night, so that's why he didn't play in the second half. We don't think it's anything major, but so we're going to keep a close eye on him here at the beginning. But hopefully he can come out because he's a difference maker on the defensive end.
Yeah. How about, speaking of the defensive end, go to the offensive end, not just there, but the impact Brady Baker's been making.
Yeah, and that's something we've been preaching from the beginning about getting it inside, not necessarily to score all the time, but work inside out, and it's going to create a lot of other stuff. And I think the team's finally buying into it. And more than that, Brady's buying into it. And, as a big, if he can buy into it, we're going to be okay.
Saw this team, was a little over 2 weeks ago now, maybe just a little bit over a week ago. What did you learn from that matchup? What do you expect tonight?
I expect a battle. Greater Beckley's a good team. Justin has them playing really well. And so they're a good defensive team too. And so, last time both teams didn't shoot very well. I think both teams were right at 30% last time. So, it may come down to, who's going to come out better on the offensive end, because I think defensively both of us are going to get after it.
We're getting down to the home stretch here. How you feel about the team as we line up for tournament play this couple weeks?
I'll knock on wood because I'm talking right before a game. But, overall, we're on the path where we're supposed to be. And so that's all you can ask for as a coach. And you just kind of hope that they continue the path they're on.
Yeah, well, anybody who knows about getting a team ready for the tournament, it's you right now. So we're going to see how it goes tonight, but hope for the best, and good luck to you.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Thank you.
Well, we've had a good relationship with James Monroe for the last few years. Coach Savage and I talk, relatively often here. He's a great guy, a great coach, and his teams are always well prepared. And not only well prepared, if we don't bring our best work ethic, we're already behind because they're going to bring theirs. And team might have some different names this year, but they certainly are very capable. They got kids that can get downhill into the lane. Ryan Cole, a big addition for them this year. Heck of a player. Can go right or left, can hit jumpers, can offensive rebound. I mean, he's a threat on the offensive board as much as anybody in the state.
Big Southern West Virginia showdown. I'm sure that place will be jumping. Is this one of those games that your kids sign up to play in?
Absolutely. They kind of, every year when you see James Monroe on the schedule, it's a big game. Of course, a couple years ago, we played them 4 times, including the state title game at the Civic Center. And the year before that, and that year kind of drove home. I don't know if it's a rivalry, but it's a respected game that I think both schools enjoy playing in, all the way down to our kids. Our kids are extremely excited to play this game at home. A couple years ago before that, we had them. They were number 1. We had them come into Greater Beckley and actually beat them at Greater Beckley, and that was a huge home win for us.
All right. Hey, back again. This is the 4th game been here to cover for James Monroe in the past 26 hours, but it is a big one as it's the boys versus Greater Beckley. Huge rivalry. Game tipped off in Linside just a couple of weeks ago. James Monroe came out on top. That was the cap off a really tough week for them where they had 3 victories, 2 of which in overtime. This one finished in regulation. James Monroe was able to get Greater to get Greater Beckley in some foul trouble in that game and was able to take advantage of it tonight. Greater Beckley is going to be looking to get some revenge on their home court. We just heard from Coach Arvon, Coach Savage, kind of know where they are coming into this game. We're about a minute away from the tip-off. It's senior night here at Greater Beckley. Seniors Aaron Hall and Landon Rose will be playing on this team right here. This is a team that has some experience, 2 seniors, 4 juniors, but the rest sophomore and freshmen, so definitely some talent coming up. Remember, this is the team that runs a freshman point guard, Keegan Davidson. You'll see a lot of him tonight. And we're about to get to pregame festivities, so we'll let you listen in.
Featuring the Mavericks, James Monroe. and the Greater Beckley Christian Crusaders. We have a special guest with us this evening. I'd like to ask that you all please rise for our national anthem. We have with us Daniels Elementary student, Miss Paisley Jones, is going to sing our national anthem.
Stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight. O'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets had cracked, the bombs bursting in it gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Home saved us, that star-spangled banner yet waved o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
And you just heard national anthem as sung by one of the elementary school students here. Did a fantastic job.
And now let's meet the starting lineups.
Now, starting lineups.
4 visitors from James Monroe. Number 1, Leighton Dowdy. Number 10, Cooper Ridgway. Number 20, Ryan Mann. Number 23, Ryan Cole. And number 35, Brady Baker.
As your starters for James Monroe, it'll be Dowdy, Ridgway, Cole, Mann, and Baker.
James Monroe coached by Matt Savage, Corey Miller, and Jim Jackson. And now let's meet your Crusaders from Greater Beckley Christian. Number 4, Keegan Davidson.
There's Keegan Davidson off the bench. Talked about the freshman point guard.
Aaron Hall.
Aaron Hall, 6'5" senior, be working in the paint.
Number 13, Kellen Heffernan.
And there's 13, Kellen Heffernan, the junior.
Number 1, Averick Woodson.
Averick Woodson, number 1, another junior.
Tonight, number 2, Landon Rose.
And Landon Rose will round out the starting lineup.
Crusaders coached by Justin Argon, Scott Wilson, Frank Bowers, Ted Green, and Ezra Drumpel.
All right, so we're about ready to get this off of the Aaron Hall into the circle. And Ryan Cole will join. Ball's up, we're ready to go. Tips back, going to be controlled by Dowdy. James Monroe on the move early. Work the ball to Ridgway, comes across all the way to Cole. Cole into the corner to Mann. Mann head fakes, dribbles into the high post, gives up his dribble, now goes to Ridgway, fires a pass inside to Baker, and he scores. The points will count and a foul, and you see the howl come from Baker.
Count the basket. Foul's whistled on Aaron Hall.
And that's the first foul on Aaron Hall, comes with less than 20 seconds off the clock. And remember, he got in foul trouble that first game, and James Monroe was able to take advantage. So something to keep an eye on here. Ball works up to Davidson. Now it comes back to Heffernan. Now Davidson, a three in the air, off the back rim, wrong rebound out to Rose. Rose looks to get the ball to Averick. Now Averick drives in right side, feeds a pass to Hall, but it goes over top. Now Rose gets it. Now it's tip. Rose with another rebound. Up to Heffernan. Heffernan's going to drive left side down to the baseline. Cut off there by Baker. Now in the hall of the high post. Up to Davidson at the top of the key. To the right side to Rose. Three in the air and got it. So a three from the senior ties things up. James Monroe back on the offensive end. It's Dowdy. He works there against Heffernan. Comes over to Ridgway. Ridgway to the top of the key. Now goes to Mann. Mann looks. Going to put it on the ground back to Ridgway. Ridgway finds Dowdy. He's guarded by Heffernan. Looks left, looks right. Now finds Baker. Baker in the corner. Comes over to Dowdy. Cole with the ball. Thought about the three. Now pulls it back down. Goes to Dowdy. Dowdy's going to put it on the court. Has a lane. Now cut off by Hall. There's a fire pass inside to Ridgway, but it's knocked away and taken out by Averick. Now back to Greater Beckley. Graydon's off to Davidson. Going to get a three from the right side and gets it. So 2 threes here for the Crusaders early, and it pushes it to a 6-3 lead for Greater Beckley. Now Ridgway with the ball. Works to the left side. Dowdy controls. Guarded closely by Heffernan. Comes to Ridgway. Spins away from the freshman. Fires a pass into the corner. Cole with an open three. All skitters off. Rebound tracked down by Mann. Mann feeds the Ridgway inside. Back out to the top of Dowdy. Open three from straight away, and Dowdy cashes in, and it'll tie things at 6. Heffernan controls over midcourt. Finds Averick on the left side. Now to Rose in the corner. Rose into Hall. Hall turns, posts up. Gets a shot up, but that's blocked by Baker. Got a hand on it as he was going up. Rebound to Ridgway. Up to Dowdy. Dowdy has to tightrope on the end as he tracks down the long pass. Now flips it back in, but it's taken by Heffernan. Lost control there for a moment. Heffernan gets the ball up to Rose, to Hall, who takes many steps and will travel. Dowdy goes to Ridgway, and Ridgway will set the offense in a tied 6-6 game now with 5.5 minutes to play in the first quarter. Dowdy holds the ball, works against Heffernan, gets it into Cole. Cole triple team, now back out to Dowdy. They'll swing a pass to Ridgway on the left side to go into Mann. Mann turns, shot up, can't get it to go, but Baker's there for the rebound, and he'll be fouled again. Shot won't go, but he'll be headed to the line for 2. Let's see who they're going to get that on. Foul going to be the first on Landon Rose. Baker's first free throw in the air and got it.
One more shot.
Second on the way, a little flat, goes to the back of the iron. Rebound long out to Heffernan. Goes to the right side, hands off to Davidson. Davidson looks back to the top to Averick. 3 in the air, off the back rim, won't go. Rebound brought out by Dowdy. Loses control, now he's on the floor. Gets it to Mann. Mann's able to control. Gets it to Cole. Cole has an open lane, going to drive in. Looks for the pass, cut off. Now he gets it out to Dowdy. Another open 3. Dowdy leaves it just a little short. Rebound to Averick. Averick comes out, finds Davidson. Davidson stops, pushes up a 3 in transition. That's long, and rebound brought out by Cole. Cole looks for Ridgway and got him. Ridgway pushes across midcourt, works against Heffernan as he drives in the lane. Finds Mann on the right side. Mann comes baseline, floater up, and an offensive foul called. It was Aaron Hall who got over and set his feet and got the charge.
That was whistle number 20, Ryan Mann. Personal number 1.
First foul on Mann, first on the Mavericks. They have a 7-6 lead now as Heffernan brings the ball over midcourt. Picked up by Ridgway. He'll find Davidson. Davidson watched closely by Dowdy. Comes back to the top of the key to Rose. Now to Averick in the wing. Back to the top to Hall. Hall calls for Heffernan. Gives him the ball. Swings a hard pass into Rose. Now back out. Back into Hall. Back out to Averick. 3 in the air. Off the back iron. And another rebound. Oh, it's loose. And Heffernan's able to get it. I thought Cole had it for a moment. It bounces off of his hand. Now Davidson with a long 2. That ball's not going to go, and a rebound tipped up by Baker to Ridgway. Ridgway's going to drive in, scoop layup, and good. Up to Averick. Averick's going to drive in, gets a shot up over top of Baker in transition, and gets it to go off the glass. 8-9 now. James Monroe has a 1-point lead. Ridgway with the ball. Has to give up his dribble. Passes into the middle, and it's tipped away. Dowdy tried to get to it, but not able to reach it. And a no-look pass to Heffernan, and he'll cash in. And it's going to be a 1-point lead now for the Crusaders off the turnover. Ridgway will cross midcourt. 10-9, Crusaders lead. Ridgway's going to drive. Gets a shot up. Too strong, and another offensive foul. Hall's got another one. That's going to be the first foul on Ridgway now. That's twice here early that Aaron Hall's been able to get over and get his feet set and draw the charge. Now Heffernan with the ball. He finds Rose. Rose in the corner to Averick. Averick's going to come back up, swings a pass to Hall. Hall's going to put up the three and got it. He pushes it a 13-9 lead now. Mavericks trail by 4. And Mann works against Rose. He's going to go right side. Gets a pass over to Dowdy. Sets a screen. Gets into the high post. Gets a pass down into Baker. Baker works up a shot. The little floater hook shot over the middle, and he gets it to go. Cuts it back to a 2-point lead now for Greater Beckley. Davidson will push the ball across on the right side of the court. Sets up there as he's watched by Dowdy. Going to get a screen from Hall. Goes baseline. Looks for a pass. Gets it into the corner to Rose. Another three up, and Rose got it. Greater Beckley has been finding a lot of success from the three-point line right now. And pushes it back out to a 5-point lead, 16-11. Pass goes into Mann. He's watched by Davidson. Now to Ridgway in the post. Ridgway fires back out to Baker. Baker's going to work inside. Gets a shot up, and then a hook shot goes again. Brady Baker, we talked about him with Coach Savage before the game and the impact he's making, and he sees it right there. 16-13 now. Mavericks trail by 3. That ball intercepted by Mann. He's intended for Averick. Now he's going to drive in. Euro step shot up and drops the floater in the lane. Cuts it back to a 1-point game now, 16-15. Talked about the defense of Ryan Mann, and he converts it into 2 points there. And there's a steal. That's Cole to clean up on the steal that's poked away by Ridgway, and now in some trouble. Gets it back to Ridgway. Ridgway's able to come across midcourt. He's going to drive in, goes around the set defender there of Averick, trying to draw the charge again, but Euro steps around and gives the Mavericks a lead now, 16-17. And Davidson goes in, spins. He's in the lane. That ball pass tipped away by Ridgway, goes to Baker. And Baker finds Dowdy. Dowdy's going to push down the left side, drives in, looks into the corner, now has to spin, comes back around to Mann. Mann puts on the head fake, drives into the high post, feeds it back out to Ridgway. Ridgway's going to go in, tips a pass to Mann. Mann's going to stop, jump shot up, and got it to go. Here comes Heffernan, hands off to Rose. Now to Heffernan in the corner. Going to be trapped there, gets it to Rose. Another three up for Rose. In and out, can't get that one. Rebound out to Cole. He gives to Ridgway, and the Mavericks are off. Into Brady Baker, who cuts to the lane. Oh, can't get the shot to go. He had beat Aaron Hall down the court. And there's another steal. That one, Leighton Dowdy tried to get it over to Davidson, and Dowdy's just able to chase it down. Wanted to lead him and just let him a little bit too much, and Dowdy's able to take advantage. Has the ball now. He gets a screen set from Mann. Now Mann rolls into the paint, and we're going to get a timeout from James Monroe. They want to slow things down. Comes with just about 30 seconds to play in the first quarter, and it's 16-19. Going to be Mavericks ball coming out of this timeout. Dowdy will throw in. Now Will Boggs in the game. Will Boggs has the ball, gets it over to Mann. Mann guarded closely. Swings it back to the top to Cole. Cole with an open three. That one rims around and won't go. Rebound brought down. And it's going to be on the run here as Davidson works into the paint. Spins all the way to the basket. He's going to be fouled and gets the shot to go. Eli Gunter into the game now, along with Hunter Laxton. Both have checked in. Aaron Hall off the court. He was calling for a breather just before the timeout, and it's a miss. Will Bogus skies in to get that rebound, and he finds Leighton Dowdy. Dowdy comes back to Bogus at the top of the key. Bogus looks to man. Man with a three. Too strong. Rebound brought down by Baker, and they're going to call the offensive foul on Baker that he pushed off on the rebound. That's going to give the ball back to the Crusaders with a 1-point lead. The Mavericks out in front. First foul on Baker. There's Averick at the buzzer. Shot off, hits the backboard, but a little low, and it won't drop. So, after a quarter of action, everything's close here in Beckley. It's 18-19. James Monroe out ahead. All right, we're back to action. It's going to be Heffernan back into the game. He drives baseline, swings a pass that's going to be knocked away. I think Will Bogus got to handle it, knocks it out of bounds. So it'll be an inbound play coming for the Crusaders right underneath their basket. Heffernan's going to throw in. Swings the pass around, and that's going to be knocked out of bounds again. Also into the game now, you have Isaiah Kincaid and Cashlin Hendricks. Hendricks is going to throw in. Finds Heffernan. Heffernan works the ball inside to Kincaid. Kincaid with some trouble now gets it out to Hendricks. Hendricks hounded, and that ball's going to be knocked away and taken by Will Bogus. August sets up the offense, goes to Ridgway. Ridgway's going to drive in, gets a pass out, open three from Ryan Cole, and he buries it. Laxton with the ball. Hounded there by Cole. He's going to hand off. He gets it to Hendricks. Hendricks comes back around to Kincaid. Kincaid drives in, swings a pass out, and we're going to get a foul. That'll be on the floor. It's going to be on Ridgway. It'll be the second on Cooper. Now we have Davidson getting ready to check back in. He's going to come in along with Averick. We'll send Laxton and Hendricks to the bench. Court right now be Heffernan, Gunter, Kincaid, Averick, and Davidson. And Cooper Ridgway will check out with that second foul as well. Heffernan looks to get the ball in, having to find somewhere to go. Gets to Averick in the corner. Now he comes back to the top to Davidson, and they'll be able to set up their offense. Going to get a screen from Heffernan. Tries to. A bounce pass to nobody there, and it's taken by the Mavericks. Ryan Mann comes up with it. The Mavericks back on the offensive end. Goes to Dowdy. He looks to the top of the key, swings to Mann. Mann head fakes, drives in, flips a pass over to Bannon Goodman. Goodman looking around, gets it back out to Dowdy. Open three. It's too strong, but a sky rebound by Ryan Mann. He gets it back out to Goodman. Goodman's jump shot no good. Rebound long. It's going to be controlled by Averick and throws it away. hits Landon Rose there on the sidelines. He's getting ready to check back in. Just a miscommunication on the past couple of possessions by the Crusaders, and it's led to turnovers. Balgus controls. He's guarded by Davidson. Goes to Ryan Mann. Back to the top of the key to Cole. Thinks about the three. Now puts it on the ground. Going to stop. Looks around. Finds Ryan Mann, but the pass goes off his hands and going to end up in the bleachers. Mavericks with a 4-point lead, 18-22. Ed Heffernan will push the ball over midcourt in a hurry. Goes to Kincaid, thinks about the shot. Baker closes out. Now he goes down low and gets a shot up off the glass, and it drops. Cuts it to a 2-point lead now for the Mavericks, and Will Balgus will control over the center circle. So he squares up against Davidson. He goes to the right side to the high post. Tries to thread a needle pass into Brady Baker. Not able to catch it on that end. It's going to go out of bounds. Going to be a tough one through a couple of defenders. Davidson with the ball. He'll get it to Heffernan, who's in a hurry down the court. Runs into the paint. Drives all the way under the basket. Now back out to Davidson. Davidson in the corner. Works. Tries to get back inside. Swings a pass to Rose. Rose open. Floater. Good. And ties everything up here at 22. Will Balgus brings it over midcourt. Comes to Bannon Goodman on the left side. Swings a pass all the way around to Leighton Dowdy. Dowdy will have control. Gets it to Mann. Mann feeds a pass into Baker. Baker's going to back down, and an offensive foul. And it's going to be a turnover back to the Crusaders. Everything tied up here at 22. That'll be the second foul on Baker. Now Cole will check back in, and Baker will head to the bench. Heffernan works to the right side, drives in, goes up against Cole. Shot high off the glass, won't go. Rebounded out by Ryan Mann. Gets it up to Will Balgus. Balgus is going to drive into the lane, finds Goodman. Goodman's shot rejected there by Isaiah Kincaid. Ends up with Heffernan, comes back to Davidson. Davidson tries to drive. He's cut off there by Balgus. Now they'll look to set the offense as they spread to 5 corners. Davidson worked to his right, hands off to Averick, into the weave, goes to Heffernan. Heffernan looks to drive, gets a screen from Isaiah, and puts in the jump shot from the high post. Now a 24-22 game. Greater Beckley out ahead, goes to Dowdy on the left side. Dowdy puts it on the court, going to drive in, gets a jump shot up, and we have a whistle. It's going to be a foul. We'll see who's that's going to be on Landon Rose. Might be his second, yeah. Say a foul occurred before the shot, and the inbound will come from Dowdy. He finds Cole. That ball tipped out of bounds, going to stay with the Mavericks. Got set up here in the corner, just in front of the Greater Beckley bench. That is substitution as Rose will head to the bench. It'll be Hunter Laxton to check in. Now it's Balgus with the ball. Guarded by Heffernan, fires a pass to Goodman. Goodman comes all the way across to Dowdy. Dowdy back to Ryan Mann. Mann drives in toward the foul line, swings a pass all the way around to Dowdy, and now a travel as they get it over to Cole with the pivot foot before he started his dribble. 24-22. And Bannon Goodman will check out, and it'll get Brady Baker back into the game. About 4 minutes, 15 seconds to play here in the first half. Go to Laxton, back to Davidson. Davidson's going to work left side. Gets a hit down into the baseline, finds Hall. Hall goes to Heffernan. Heffernan works around to the corner. They get it to Laxton, 3 in the air. That goes in and out, and it's Ryan Cole to get the rebound. He goes to Ryan Mann, and he'll push the ball down the court. Mann finds Dowdy on the left wing. He's guarded tightly. He's looking to get it inside to Baker, but instead they go to the top of the key to Ryan Cole. Now they find Ryan Mann on the wing. He bounces in, goes back to Dowdy. Over to Will Balgus. Balgus is going to get in, gets a jump shot from the foul line, hits back iron, rebound brought down by Aaron Hall. He'll hand off Averick, and the Crusaders will be back to offense. To Heffernan. He works off the left side. Lane opens up, gets a pass all the way across to Laxton, swings to Averick. 3 from Averick, hits the backboard, won't go. Tipped around by Baker, controlled by Cole. And they go to Dowdy. He comes up to Ryan Mann. Mann puts it on the court, swings a pass to Will Bogus. Bogus is going to drive in, flips all the way across to Ryan Cole. Now the top to Dowdy. Dowdy back to Bogus. It's directing traffic, looking for somewhere to go. Brady Baker calling for the ball. They're going to go to Dowdy. 3 in the air. Long rebound goes out to Baker. Baker has his stripped away from him as he was trying to back down. That was Davidson who got in there. Davidson's going to drive in, and a blocking foul called on Will Bogus.
Team foul number 3.
It'll be an inbound play. Everybody setting up like they thought it was going to be a shot, but that foul called on the floor. Just the first foul on Bogus. They get it to a cutting Averick. He puts it on the court, works back, goes to Davison. Davison's going to push up a 3 in front of Bogus, misses everything, and is brought down by Dowdy. He's going to go to Mann, and then Mavericks will be back to the offensive end with a 2-point deficit. Long high pass over to Bogus. He's able to go up and get it, go to Cole. Cole feeds into Baker. Baker looks to get it back out to Bogus. Bogus thinks about the shot. Now goes to Mann. Mann head fakes, and we're going to get a blocking foul on Laxton. The second team foul of the quarter. Comes with 2:33 to play.
Picks up personal foul number 1.
And it'll bring Isaiah Kincaid back into the game.
Team foul number 2.
He's going to get Aaron Hall. It's like Chaz Boggs getting ready to check in last night. He provided a spark on both ends of the court when he got in last night. And 3 in the air from Dowdy, not going to go. But Ryan Mann with the rebound. He gets a high shot off the glass and a foul. That's another one on Averick. And it's going to send Mann to the foul line. He'll have 2. Actually, that's just the first on Averick. The one before that was actually called. Shot won't go. I believe that first foul was actually on Hunter Laxton, not Kincaid. Or, sorry, not Averick. Averick will head to the bench, though, and it'll bring Eli Gunter back in. Ashlyn Hendricks comes in as well. Second shot won't go. Rebound brought down by Cole. He gets the shot up. It goes in and out. And nothing there. Now it'll be Kincaid who drives in, swings a pass to Gunter. 3 in the air. That one won't drop. And there he is. Chaz Boggs gets the rebound. High effort player when he gets in. Now gets it back out to Baker. Baker, Hassel gets a shot up, and he's going to be called for the travel. Crusaders will have the ball with about 2 minutes to play here in the first half, and it'll be Davidson calling for the screen to be set, and Baker's going to switch over to him. Now he looks outside, goes back. That's Hendricks with the ball, gets it to Kincaid. Long 3, high arc, won't drop. They get it to Ryan Mann. Ryan Mann guarded by Gunter, now finds Dowdy. Dowdy will run the thing from the top of the key. Switches to Boggs, now to Cole in the corner. Cole watched by Hendricks, and they go back to Dowdy. Dowdy's looking for somewhere to go. Now he's going to drive in, gets a jump stop, shot up, and scores. That'll tie everything up at 24. Here comes Davidson on this end. Drives to the lane. He's going to get a good look, but can't get it to go off the glass, and the rebound by Brady Baker. Ticks down to 1:15 as Dowdy clears midcourt and finds Cole. 3 in the air. Off the back iron, long rebound, or high rebound, I should say, off to Kincaid. Kincaid's going to stop and let everybody get in front of him, and now he's going to drive into the lane, takes it to the hoop, and scores. Now Mann has the ball. He's going to throw a long pass to Chaz Boggs. Boggs comes back to Dowdy. He's watched there by the freshman Davidson. Goes to Mann. Mann's going to back his defender down to Dowdy. Dowdy pushes up a 3. That's off back iron, and another rebound down to Isaiah Kincaid. We go to Davidson. He's going to drive, and a foul's going to be called on Ryan Mann as he stepped in front of the driving Davidson. It's going to be a blocking foul, and they'll have to inbound. at the 4th team foul on the Mavericks this quarter, so they will be in the bonus after this. It's going to bring Brady Baker off, and Bannon Goodman will come back on. Pass goes out to Kincaid. He's going to put it into the paint. Shot up, no good. Rebound tipped around, finally controlled by Chaz Boggs. And Boggs comes down the court. He's going to flip a pass to Bannon Goodman in the corner. Man, 3 in the air. Too strong. Actually hit the top of the backboard and careened off. And now there's a scrum on the floor. A jump ball, arrow, a point to the Crusaders. 22 seconds to go. Crusaders have a 2-point lead, 26-24. And Davidson will walk over midcourt. It's a screen from Kincaid. They'll switch off. 3 in the air at air balls. It's going to go out of bounds almost into the concession stand, but it's tracked down. It'll be Maverick ball, and there's about 4 seconds left on the clock. Boggs will throw in. He goes to Goodman. Now he's going to get a long shot off, and the towards is a little off, hits the backboard, but won't go. And so at halftime, James Monroe 24, Greater Beckley 26. We'll take the break for halftime, be back on the other side to talk about it. play Thursday. That's the same night the boys play at West, so I'll get the girls' game. Oh, really? Oh, how are they going to get it changed to when? Okay. Let me know. Boys play in Riverview. I ain't going to Riverview. Riverview's not good, are they? A more casual announcing for baseball. All right, getting ready to come back from halftime. After a half of action, it is 26-24. Crusaders out ahead of the Mavericks. Both teams led with a score with 8 points. It's Landon Rose with 8 points off of 2 threes for the Crusaders. And then Brady Baker putting in the work underneath and at the foul line to get his 8. Now they'll work here with Ryan Mann controlling for the Mavericks. He comes to the top to Cole. Cole finds Dowdy in the corner, swings a pass inside to Mann, but that's knocked away by Davidson. And it'll be the Crusaders. Davidson's going to drive into the lane. Tries to filter a pass over to Rose, but it's going to be stepped in front of by Cooper Ridgway, who takes it. Now it goes to Dowdy on the left wing. Dowdy faced up there by Landon Rose. And now he's going to put it on the court. Looks for a pass to a cutting Cole. Mid-range jumper from the baseline for Cole, and he gets it to go, and that ties everything up at 26. Swings a pass to Landon Rose on the left side. He's guarded tightly by Ryan Cole. Now I have to go back to top key to Davidson. He crosses over, tries to shake Dowdy, but he can't get it. Now he's going to go back to the top to Hall. Hall finds Cole. Cole hands off to Heffernan. And now goes to Averick. Averick gets a nice pass down low into a cutting Rose, and they'll get the points there. 28-26 now. Dowdy comes across into the lane. He's going to stop, gets a jump shot up, but a hand in his face. He's going to be fouled on the shot. So he got his elbow, and it'll be Leighton Dowdy headed to the line for 2 free throws. First foul on Kellen Heffernan. Shot on the way, rolls around, and pops out on the back end.
One more shot.
He gets the free throw up, and he gets it. Makes it a 1-point game now, 28-27. Crusaders still out ahead. Get it up to Hall. Brady steps in front of him trying to get the charge, but they're going to call a block. That'll be the 3rd foul on Brady Baker.
Brady Baker, his 3rd personal foul. Aaron Hall at the line for the Crusaders, shooting 2.
First free throw from Aaron Hall is good. Misses the second one. The rebound's brought down by the Mavericks. It'll be Ryan Mann. Now comes across to Cooper Ridgway. Ridgway into the corner to Leighton Dowdy. Open three from the left corner. Goes over the top, but rebound by Cole. Misses the putback. Tips another one in and gets it to go. That'll tie things up at 29. Story of this game. Back and forth seesaw affair into Aaron Hall. He's going to get the jump shot up. Won't get it to go, and nothing but Mavericks underneath to grab it. There's Leighton Dowdy. He's going to come to the top of the key. Swings a pass to Cooper Ridgway. Now Ridgway's going to work back into the middle. Entry pass into Baker, and they're going to get the push off on Brady Baker. That's the fourth foul on the center. It's going to bring Bannon Goodman in. Going to have to get Baker off as he's picked up his fourth foul with over 6 minutes to go. Just in the third quarter. And here comes Heffernan in full head of steam down. He's going to hand off to Davidson. Davidson drives into the lane, gets a shot up in front of the rim, and it'll go. Dowdy will have the ball. Comes to the left side, gets a pass to Ridgway. Ridgway looks down to the corner, goes to Mann. Mann works along the baseline, fires the pass out to Cole. He's going to push up a three. Got it to go. That'll give the Mavericks their first lead in a little while as it goes 32-31 now. Going to get a pass to Rose. He goes into the quarter to Davison. Davison drives baseline, swings a pass to Hall, and that's going to be tipped away, but Ryan Mann gets a hold of it while his heel's on the baseline, and it'll be out of bounds. Moisture on the court. We're going to get that dried up somewhere. There it is. All right, now we'll get back to it. It'll be an inbound here. Kellen Heffernan to throw in. Going to get a long pass out to Hall. Hall works to the left side. Now he's given up his dribble. He's pivoted, trying to find somewhere to go. Now he finds Heffernan. Heffernan going to push up a three. That hits the back iron. High rebound brought out by Averick, but they're going to call the push off there. And an offensive foul against the Crusaders on, it's going to go on Averick. Be his second. And they'll get Isaiah Kincaid. He'll check in for Rose. And Aaron Hall coming off as well. Laxton checked into the game as well. And he gets a pass over to Ridgway. He's able to handle it after it's tipped away. Drives in to Bannon Goodman. Shot up and good from the baseline for Goodman. No look pass from Davidson to Heffernan. Now gets it into the corner to Averick. Averick's going to come back to the top. Goes to Kincaid. Kincaid works into the lane. Loses the ball, and it's picked up by Ryan Mann. And gets a pass to Ridgway. Ridgway's going to try to work inside. Now goes to Dowdy. Dowdy's going to push up a three from the left side. That's short. Rebound out to the freshman Davidson. 3-point lead for the Mavericks, 34-31. Davidson spins in the lane. He's going to get a shot up and got it to go. Pass to Ryan Cole. He thinks about a three in transition. Now comes back to Dowdy. Dowdy guarded by Heffernan. Goes to Ridgway. Ridgway to Cole. Shot up from the baseline, and Cole got that one. Opposite shot from before, other side of the baseline, and he got them both. Now that shot up, no good, off the backboard, and it's going to be taken out by Dowdy. Mavericks 3 points ahead, 33-36. Cole with the ball. He's working into the right corner. Loses control. It's on the court, and it's going to be a tie-up, and the arrow will point back to the Crusaders. They're going to get Chaz Boggs into the game now. Boggs is going to come in and give Ryan Mann a breather. Leighton Dowdy to the bench as well. And it'll be Will Bogus in. Heffernan controls onto the right wing. Watch there by Ridgway. He's going to cut baseline. Sweeps the pass all the way around to Laxton. He shoots a 3 up. That goes off the front iron. Isaiah Kincaid with the rebound. Now it's loose, and it's going to be a foul. Rebound picked up there by Laxton, and he fouled as he goes back up. First foul on Chaz Boggs. First shot on the way, and in and out. Shot up, and that one goes. Cuts it to a 2-point game now, 34-36. The Cooper Ridgway to drive in, loses a handle on the ball. It's picked up. That's Eli Gunter, and then tries to get it to Davison. Davison can't handle it. It's out of bounds. A turnover right back to the Mavericks. Here comes the Mavericks. It'll be Will Bogus. Finds Chaz Boggs. Back to the top to Ridgway. Into the corner to Goodman. Goodman gives up his dribble. Swings it back to Ridgway. Ridgway looks for a cutter, and it's Ryan Cole, but it's a little low. Can't get it, and it's Eli Gunter who comes out with it again. He's going to drive to the right side. Shot up, no good, but a rebound brought down by Ryan Cole. He'll hand to Bogus, and off they go. It's picked up by Davidson at midcourt. Sweeps the pass to Ridgway. All the way back across to Goodman. Goodman's going to drive in. He gets it back to Ridgway. Ridgway finds Cole. Cole thinks about the three, now pulls it back down. He puts a dribble, gets a jump shot up from the post. No good, but gets his own rebound. He's going to flow in, back out top to Ridgway. Ridgway drives. He's got a shot at the glass and scores. Cooper Ridgway so good at getting inside and getting those looks on the drive. He does it right there. Now Heffernan hands off to Laxton. Laxton into the corner. That's to Davidson. He's going to drive baseline. Swings the pass back out to Kincaid. Open. 3, too short. Rebound by Cooper Ridgway. Tipped away from behind. That was Eli Gunter. They're going to get an open look down low from Davidson, and they score. And that's going to cut this game now 36-38. James Monroe is going to lead. We got a timeout now. Comes with just over 2 minutes to play in the third quarter. Timeout over and back to it. James Monroe will have control and a 2-point lead with about 2:14 left on the clock for the third quarter. Will Bogus will have control. We got Brady Baker on the bench with those 4 fouls. And going to fire a pass into Ridgway. Gets it out to Cole. 3 in the air from Cole. 2 short. Rebound tipped around. Going to be controlled by Gunter. A couple of players on the floor. It's Hall and Boggs. And you're going to drive in. That ball goes everywhere but down for Davidson and then pops out. Defies gravity. And the Mavericks maintain that 2-point lead, and now they have the ball. It's going to be Ridgway. He works into the corner, comes back to the top to Cole. Cole finds Bogus. Bogus goes back to Ridgway. Ridgway's going to drive in. A couple of defenders fall down, but the jump shot left short, and the rebound brought out by Aaron Hall. It's going to be Davidson. Throws a pass across to Gunter. 3 in the air, and got it. Eli Gunter gives a lead to Greater Beckley, now 39-38. Minute 20 to play. Will Bogus comes across midcourt, finds Bannon Goodman. 3 in the air for Goodman. That one's short. Rebound brought down by Davidson. Loses the handle on the ball, but able to get it back, and now he's across midcourt. Drives left side. He's going all the way to the hoop and lays it up and in. Nobody cut him off. And that gives a 3-point lead now with 55 seconds to play in the third quarter. Pass into the corner now to Cole. He's guarded by Hall. Comes back to Ridgeway. Ridgeway finds Bogus. Bogus is going to put it on the court. Crosses over to Bannon Goodman. 3 in the air for Goodman. That was off the front of the iron, but a rebound brought down by Ridgeway to a cutting Goodman, and he'll be fouled as he goes up. The foul going to be against Heffernan. Second of the night.
Personal number 2. Team foul number 3. Chad, Greg, 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 Greg.
Test. All right, so a delay here. We'll get back to action in just a moment. 43-40 is the score. It'll be Mavericks to control. Ball inbounded to Dowdy. He'll walk up to Heffernan. Going to get a screen there from Baker, who's back into the game with that fourth foul. Steps up to the top of the key. Now goes right side. Looks to get a pass into Baker. It's nothing there. Has to feed it all the way across to Mann. Mann's going to push up a three. Too strong. Rebound brought down by Baker. Baker gets a shot up and scores. Long pass ahead to Hendricks, and he's going to go back to Averick. Now Heffernan with the ball. He's looking to put it on the ground into the corner. Hendricks with a three up, and he gets it to go. 4-point lead here for Greater Beckley, 46-42 in the fourth quarter. They set another screen there for Baker, a pick and roll, and Baker can't track it down. The pass just came in a little bit low. They get it up to Heffernan. Heffernan's shot up, no good. Rebound cleared out by Ridgway. Ridgway in a hurry down the court. He's going to feed a pass over to Cole. Cole with a three. Too short. And going to get the out of bounds there on Baker as Averick was able to grab it, throw it off the leg. Inbounds pass comes in. Heffernan gets it. It's to Davis in the corner. He's going to drive baseline. Throws the ball up with a hook shot and got it to go. Now Ridgway with the ball. He's going to get the screen set from Baker. Gets a Euro step out to Dowdy. Three up. Can't get that one to go. Rebound brought down by Ridgway. He'll be fouled as he goes back up for the shot. And that'll be on Keegan Davidson. His first of the game. And Ridgway will go to the line for two. 6-point lead right now for the Crusaders. Shot up and good. Second one on the way and gets them both. Cuts it back to a 4-point lead now. 6.5 minutes to play. And a long pass goes up to Hendricks. He gets a three in the air and got another one. Now Ridgway comes down and goes to Cole. Cole trying to get inside to Baker, and now he's going to come back to Ridgway. Ridgway calls for the motion. He's going to spin off, gets a screen from Baker, drives baseline, feeds a pass, tries to go to Baker, but it's taken away. Davidson with the ball gets it up to Kincaid, and he's fouled as he goes in for the layup. Shot up from Kincaid is no good. Rebound brought out by Mann. Mavericks trail by 9. Need some points on this trip. And we get the screen from Baker. Mann will go around, feeds back to Baker, drives in, and we're going to get a foul on the floor. It'll be the first foul on Kincaid. Looking to get somewhere with the ball. Finds Mann on the left wing. Into the corner to Dowdy. Gets a pass into Cole. Cole turns, shot up off glass, and it won't go. Rebound batted around, brought out by Kincaid. Kincaid on the run. Mavericks trying to get down in front of him. Swings a pass to Hendrick. Now to Averick. Averick pushes up a three, and he got it to go. Now Ryan Mann with the ball. He's going to get a screen from Baker. Turns, fires a pass all the way around to Ridgway. Gets it inside to Baker. Baker puts up off the glass and scores. Cuts it to a 10-point game now with just over 5 minutes to play. Another three in transition. That one won't go. Rebound brought out by Mann. Dowdy with the ball. He gets in the corner to Cole. Cole feeds into Baker. Baker backs down, gets his man in the air, spins, shot up, scores, and will head to the line. Cuts this to an 8-point game now. Foul going to go against Isaiah Kincaid. We'll get a timeout. With the timeout, we'll take the break and be right back. Getting ready to get back into action. Mavericks are on the floor. It'll be a single foul shot coming here for Brady Baker. Baker's shot up and good. Heffernan brings the ball across. Going to hand off to Averick. Averick to Davidson into the weave. Goes to Heffernan, 3 up, and got it. Now Dowdy comes across. It's a 10-point game again. I'll say that's off of Averick, and it'll be an inbound here for the Mavericks. Pass goes into Ridgeway. Now he's going to feed it high to Dowdy. Dowdy swings all the way across, finds Cole, 3 in the air for Ryan Cole, and he answers. So back to a 7-point game now, 4 minutes and 19 seconds left on the clock. Heffernan with the ball, spins, goes to Hendricks. Hendricks has the ball poked away, and it's going to end up out of bounds over at the Maverick bench. Heffernan with the inbounds, hands back off to Davidson. Davidson looking to put it on the court, drives in and scores. Long pass up to Mann. Mann's going to drive baseline, turns, jump shot up, can't get it to go. Rebound brought out by Hendricks, and he's tied up. Ball's on the floor. And we'll have a jump ball. Arrow points back toward the Mavericks. Nine-point lead here for the Crusaders. Under 4 minutes to play now. Pass comes out to Mann. Mann works across, gets into the lane, gets a shot up at the foul line and drains it. That cuts it back to a 7-point game now. Mavericks want to climb back into this. They're going to have to get some defensive stops. And here's Davidson, runs into the high post, gives up his dribble, comes back out to Heffernan. Heffernan guarded by Ridgeway. Hands off to Averick, goes to Davidson into a weave now. Hands off to Gunner. Gunner back to Averick. And that ball's going to be tipped away, but a foul called on Cole. Be the first foul on Cole. Second team foul of the quarter for James Monroe. And Davidson comes across to Averick. Averick watched by Ryan Mann. He's going to get a pass to Heffernan. Heffernan tries to get the feet set, but pass taken away by Ridgeway. Ridgeway's going to drive in, reverse layup, scores. That cuts it back to a 5-point game now. 2:50 on the clock. And a timeout called by Greater Beckley. James Monroe feeling like they can climb back into this now as they cut it back to a 5-point game. We have under 3 minutes to play. And we'll stick right here with the 30-second timeout. All right, back to action. Inbound coming here from Eli Gunner. He'll find Heffernan. Heffernan's going to get the ball over to Davidson. Now a trap. Heffernan with it again. Works into Hall. Hall comes up. Shot blocked by Ryan Cole. He's going to get it back out on the rebound to Ryan Mann. And now Mann works around. Goes to Cole. Cole gets a pass back to Mann. Mann thinks about the shot. Now puts it on the floor. He's going to look to get it back to Dowdy. Dowdy has it now on the left wing. Comes back to the top to Ridgeway. Ridgeway looks for Baker underneath. Baker has the ball, works down. Has trapped himself under the basket. Tries to get a shot up, but it's blocked. Now it's loose on the court. And we're going to have some players on the floor, but we'll play on as Heffernan has the ball. Goes over to Hall, and another timeout by Greater Beckley. 2:11 on the clock. It's a 5-point game. Greater Beckley ahead, 61-56. Buzzer. We're going to hop back into this thing in just a second. Both teams huddled up, getting ready to break. Pounds pass coming off of the timeout for the Crusaders. They have a 5-point lead, 2:11 on the clock. Pass comes in to Eli Gunner. He works back around to Davidson. Davidson directs traffic as he's watched by Ryan Mann. Comes back to the center, goes to Averick. Averick steps up. They're going into this weave again. Get it to Heffernan. A long pass over to Averick. He's got it. Trapped in the corner, and that ball's tipped. Here goes to Ryan Mann. Mann's going to drive in, gets a shot up. No good. Rebound by Cole. No good. Rebound by Ridgeway, and good. That's a 3-point lead now cut down. 61-58, a one-possession game again, and it comes with 1:40 on the clock. Davidson will control over the center circle. He's watched there by Dowdy. Hesitation, step to the side. Now he goes to Heffernan. Heffernan going to be cut off. Back to Davidson. Davidson controls the ball, and he's going to be stripped. That was Cooper Ridgeway who took it away. Gets up to Dowdy. Dowdy's going to drive in, and a hard foul on Dowdy as he goes up, and he'll head to the line. That foul going to be on Heffernan. Third foul on Heffernan. Dowdy will have 2. First shot, strong off the back iron. And here comes Chaz Boggs and Will Bogus. He'll get Baker and Cole. Wouldn't expect to see either of them off the court for very long. Shot up from Dowdy is good, so that cuts it to a 2-point game now. Davidson with the ball. He's going to be picked up three-quarter court by Dowdy. Drives to the left side, loses the ball, and travels. And there's a substitution coming back on the offensive end as they want Baker and Cole back on. Also have Isaiah Kincaid check in. He's going to get Laxton off. Cooper Ridgway with the ball goes into the corner to Dowdy. Dowdy watched by Heffernan. Going to look to get the ball back out. It goes to Cole, top of the key. Find Ridgway. Ridgway gets a pass to Dowdy. Dowdy fakes the shot, dribbles inside of the paint. And a travel call. And now 56 seconds on the clock, and it's a 2-point lead for the Crusaders. He will check out, and Eli Gunner will come back on. Moisture on the court. They're going to want to mop that up before we get back to it. Now Chaz Boggs and Will Bogus back on. Ball passed into Gunner, goes back to Heffernan. Heffernan's going to come over the right side, works into a trap, and he's tied up. Oh, and they're going to call the foul. The call's going to be called on Dowdy. It'll be the fourth foul. They put it on the court, put it on the board actually for Ridgway, so it's his fourth. Now Heffernan has to throw the ball out, and it's knocked away by Mann. Out of bounds. They're going to say to the Crusaders, James Monroe, livid on the call. They think that went out on the Crusaders. And now with 45 seconds left, we'll get a timeout. Yeah, you can see it on the replay. Sure looks like it went out on the Crusaders. Well, no instant replay in high school basketball. Team's coming back onto the court. 45 seconds on the clock, and it's a 2-point game. And an offensive foul call. That's going to go against Aaron Hall. It is his first. It is his second. He had the first foul of the game. Actually, his third. So 45 seconds now on a running clock. Actually, not a running clock. Everybody started the clock, so we'll have to set this up and do it again. Now we're going to have an officials meeting come together. I'm not sure why. The clock didn't start. Just inbound and starts the clock. And let's go. All right, now we're going to get back to it, and it's exactly what's going to happen. We're going to inbound the ball, start the clock like the last thing just never happened, and we'll be in the same position we would have been anyway. And now Ridgway's going to let the ball roll, picks it up as Davidson closes out. Clock ticks down under 40 seconds. Mavericks trail by 2. Dowdy with the ball on the right or left side, comes back to Cole. Now to Dowdy. Dowdy on the left wing by the top to Ridgway. Ridgway's going to drive into the paint, spins to the hoop, and he scores. That'll tie things up. And it comes with 25 seconds on the clock. The Mavericks, if they can play defense for 25 seconds, they'll send this to overtime. If the Crusaders get this last second shot up, they will win it in regulation. Davidson with the ball now as the clock rolls down under 10 seconds. He's going to drive, jump shot up. It's going to be well short, and a foul call. Comes with 6 seconds left. We'll get a look here as he drives in. Shot up. First shot up and good. Mavericks will still have 6 seconds if he makes this shot, and we're going to get a timeout because Coach Savage wants to talk it over. Davidson second shot up and no good. Rebound brought down by Ridgway. He's going to try to take his thing all the way. Goes to Dowdy. 3 in the air. Short, no good. And Greater Beckley's going to come away with the win. 1-point win, 62-61. That's going to do it. 62-61. James Monroe comes in and can't get the win here tonight against Greater Beckley. We'll probably see this game again here in just a few weeks. So keep an eye out for that as we get into tournament time for both of these teams. That's going to do it here for us tonight. You will let you watch in the post game on the court. And we will be back in action later this week. Watch the page for details on those games.